Hello and welcome, Scent Siblings. I'm Yulia Graham. Just you watching this, that makes you my scent sibling, my scent brother, scent sister, or my non-binary scent sibling. Today I'm coming to you from not my car, because I do live in a house. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Today I am bringing to you a video that I was thinking about the other day, and it has to do with my wish list, but I'm gonna call it 4 to Sniff and 4 for Lift. I'll tell you why in a second. My wish list, it grows and grows and grows, and it's because beautiful human beings send me decants. I've received some decants from some people on this platform whom I admire completely and totally. I am actually slightly in love with these people. Regardless, I've only gone through the 15 that Joss from Joss's Fragrance Mixology has sent me. She sent me 15. I did a little thing. We filmed it together. It's I'm gonna give you a clip of it because it's terrible. Well, I'm terrible. She's lovely. At 11. Regardless of what it's called, I almost want to just throw this all out the window and just drink. But anyway, so I've been sampling some perfumes and I want them, which never happens. So I'm very, very excited to add to my bottle babies in that way. So that would be the 5 for Lift. And it's 5 for Lift because it rhymes with sniff. I have, did I say 5? I meant 4. I also have 4 scents that I've never smelled before, but that intrigue me so greatly that I want to get my sniffer on them. So they're on my wish list to sniff, whereas the other ones are on my wish list for lift and to come and lift with me. Wow, that's a stretch, eh? Lift with me and my bottle babies. Okay, let's do this. There's a very long and involved story about why I have Lattafa's Oud For Glory. I'm going to cut it short, and I'm going to tell you that Oud For Greatness by Initio is on my list for ones that I want to bring into my bottle babies to lift. Oud For Greatness is the original upon which Oud For Glory is based. I cannot stop wearing this. Mario Donez just mentioned this in his stories. This was one of the decants that Joss's Fragrance Mixology sent to me. Thank you so much. This scent is everything to me. You know, people use the word obsessed pretty lightly. I can't stop thinking about this. I can't stop wanting to wear it. I just want this one. This was going to be my only wear it to work on Fridays. That's it. That's the only time I was ever going to wear this. I can't stop. I've had it on my body nonstop. This is gorgeous. It's oud. Oh yes, it's oud. But there's cinnamon in there and there's spices and it's gentle and it doesn't project like a crazy beast. It doesn't leave a trail for days. This is just the most beautiful. To me, it's gentle. I know people think that this is strong and crazy, but the Lattafa version at least is extremely friendly, because I'm not a nude lover and neither is Ryan, and we both love this one. And so I have this one because Joss sent me the little samples, and so now I want Oud For Greatness. It's on my list of the ones for lift. The other ones that came from the decants that Joss sent, the other one is Honeyud. Honeyud from Montale is also coming home to live with me. It's very, very much like Oud For Glory and thereby extension like Oud For Greatness, but it has a honey note and I am famous for nothing. Why would I even say that? That's ridiculous. I don't enjoy honey. I don't enjoy eating it or drinking it. It's not what I like. I don't enjoy it in fragrances, and somehow Montale's Honey Oud is neither honey nor oud. It just smells like spicy amazingness. But that one, it just gives it forward, it gives it back, it's doing it all. It's got some, my friend Richard says, body, yaddy, yaddy. And there it is. So that is another one that is on my list for lift. It's one that I've smelled and it's coming home to live with my bottle babies. Another one that came from a sample that I have smelled so the story here is that I have smelled La Danza della Libellule. I'm saying that wrong entirely. It's the Dance of the Dragonfly by Nobile, 1942. I got a little sample here from Maria Colette. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, and I knew I wanted it from the second I smelled it. Thank you, Maria. I hope you're doing well. And then I went online and I read from, you know, that site. And then everybody was saying that the Casablanca by Swiss Arabian was a very, very comparable dupe, if you will. And so I decided to see if they are in fact the same or different. And I'm going to tell you something, they're very similar. I want this one anyway. That's the way I am when it comes to where I'm going to spend my money. I will use the inspired version. Now, this is not touted as an inspired version. They just happen to be very similar, or maybe they are. I'm not sure how that works, but what I do know is that yes, I have this. Yes, I enjoy this very, very much. I would like the real thing for Liff. So the 1942, the Nobile 1942 La Danza, insert the Italian word for dragonfly, is coming to live with my bottle babies. And I'm really enjoying the Casablanca. The note that's in these all in common is caramel. I am cuckoo for caramel right now. And here the caramel and apple is really pronounced. I can smell apple in this one, as though like Garnier Fructis products smell a lot like this. I have an Avito mask that smells a lot like the apple in this. But in the actual La Danza, I get strawberry, and I know other people do too. It's really fascinating. I don't get coconut or any of the other stuff that's supposedly listed from Fragrantica, whom I love. I love you, Fragrantica. Thank you so much for what you do for us. Whether it's right or wrong, you do it. So this is coming home to live with me because I don't actually get apple. I get strawberry and caramel. Yum. The other fragrance that I have sampled and miraculously enjoyed enough to purchase a full bottle of, I have the decant here. I purchased 2 decants of Vaniglia from Mazolari. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm going to put it down here. This is a beautiful vanilla fragrance, just as you'd expect. It's very oily. It really goes on the skin. It's very, very shiny. Now this smells almost identical to Vanille Absolue from Montale. And really, it's so very similar that I do not need both, but I want both, and I'll say why. The performance is different. The Montale really projects a lot, but the sillage isn't great. The Vaniglia lasts, and I can smell it. Very beautiful, very rich, very warm. They're very similar. They're almost identical. But the way this one feels is warmer to me, and it feels better, and I can smell myself better than the Montale. And so I only have a very small bottle of the Montale. I should get it for you, but it's like right there. It's one of the little ones. So I am going to get, after the initial sniff, I am going to get the Vaniglia. We've spent some time talking about scents that I have sniffed and now want for Liff. And now I want to just let you know what's on my wish list. Why not? Wish lists are fun. What are you looking forward to smelling? I want to smell these perfumes to know if I want them. I might blind buy them. I might. There are a couple on here that I might just go for it, but these are the ones that I definitely want to sniff. The first one isn't really a perfume, it's a house. I am cuckoo about Xerjoff right now. And I have Casmarati 1888 Lira, and I want more. I want more and more and more. And so on my wish list to sniff is anything by Xerjoff. I am mostly intrigued by Italica because people say that it's the best gourmand available. That sounds lovely to me. I think that Ivory Route sounds amazing. It's Emmy from Emmy's World of Fragrance who talks about these Xerjoff. And I do believe Marcelina Teresa just did her video too about her Xerjoff, and I know Demi Rawling did one too. And so Xerjoff is this very popular brand, and I am in love with the one that I have, and I'm looking forward to sniff more. So what did I already say? I said Italica, I said Ivory Route, I have the oil perfumery version of Bouquet Ideal, and that one is a floral, and I'm really, really into gourmand right now. And so Erba Pura is another one that I really want to get my sniffer on, and I will, and I'm going to, but I think that I will probably just order Erba Pura blind. The other one is La Capitale. I love the bottles. I love the names, and the quality of the lira, it's just amazing to me, and this is a house that I definitely want to explore, and so that is on my list to sniff. The next one I saw Emmy from Emmy's World of Fragrance talk about, of course, but I also saw Canada Kim 1978 talk about this one, and this one is Café Cabonel. I am cuckoo for caramel right now, completely cuckoo for caramel. And this one is supposed to have a coffee note and a caramel note, and that is something I need to get my sniffer on. So that's it. Another scent that I would love to get my sniffer on, actually the next two that I'll talk about, have to do with the fact that Demi Rawling has some weird power over me. She has some weird power over you too, you know that she does. And so I would like to smell BDK Pas Ce Soir because of her, but also because of Moema, who also loves it. Lots of people love Pas Ce Soir by BDK. Tammy O loves it as well. And this is a scent that I am going to get my sniffer on. It's going to happen either by hook or by crook. I might just blind buy it as well. But it's going to be one of those. Demi Rawling made me buy it. The next one is Minuit Demi. What can I say? I just want to smell it because I love Penhaligon's Changing Constants. That's one of the best things I've ever had my sniffer on. And it just doesn't last. And I put it in my video, my anti-haul video, because I don't want something on my body that I can't smell. There's no point to that. So, like I said, unless Penhaligon's brings out unless Oil Perfumery brings out a Penhaligon's Changing Constants oil, that's the one I'm gonna get. Although, my beautiful friend Mary Lou sent me some information, so there might be Changing Constants in my future regardless. I do want to try Minuit Demi because it's supposed to be very comparable. They're not dupes. They weren't trying to dupe anything out. I can't wait to get my sniffer on Minuit Demi by Fragrance du Bois. Now, the great news about that is that I have samples of them coming. I hope. I ordered a sample set from Lucky Scent, and you know how they'll send you samples if they have them. So if they have Pas Ce Soir by BDK, and if they have Minuit et Demi by Fragrance du Bois, then I will be receiving them and sniffing them because those are on my list to sniff. So there you have it. That is my list. These are some to sniff and some for lift. What are you really hoping to get your sniffer on? Leave me a comment down below. What are ones that you've sampled and you know you're gonna get them, you know that sample was the thing and you know you're gonna get them? Are there any that you're considering blind buying? Let me know down in the comments below. I love this back and forth comment thing. Thank you so much for watching. Like, it's really, really, really fun for me to have these comments down below. The videos I share with you from my heart because I want to start a conversation. So let's do that. I'm Yulia Graham. Thank you so much, my scent brother, scent sister, and non-binary scent sibling for joining me today. Leave me a comment down below. Just let me know. What do you want to sniff? And what's coming home for this? We'll see you in the next one.